Everybody had a great weekend. Welcome to the Mothership, which is Studio 22. This is the Chad Prather Show. That's right. You know exactly what you're watching. Chance, the soulless ginger rapper, at the helm, driving us into the nether regions. We don't know what regions of nether we go into today because this is going to be a free-for-all just in case Candice is not here. Justin is here. Oh, Justin, you really should be the co-host of this show.
I'm thinking about it. You need a spot, you know.
You need to be the guy sitting over here. But instead, we got the man himself, Party Foul Steve.
I'm glad I wore pants today.
I'm glad you wore pants, too.
And socks.
You got your pants and your socks.
And my new shoes I got.
Yeah,
for
they
my
finally
birthday.
came in. Your Hey Dudes.
My Hey Dudes.
Those are cool, man. I'm addicted to Hey Dudes.
They're
It's like walking around on a yoga mat kind of thing. I love it. It's Monday, folks. We're hanging out here in the studio. Got some things we got to get into. May get into. We'll see. I want to encourage everybody to go to watchchad.com. That's where the good stuff is, the fun stuff. We got shows coming up in Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, and Des Moines, Iowa. That sound about right to you?
That sounds about right. There was supposed to be something else in there. But
there was supposed to be Goodlettsville, Tennessee, but they canceled on us.
I got a lot of hate for that cancel, like I did it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we have no say. I mean, if the venue says, no, we're not going to do it, whether that's because of COVID fears or whatever it might be, we don't have any say in the matter. So we have to find another venue. We did get an offer, though, from Zanies in Nashville, which is the comedy club there. I've done I've done Zanies before, and great comedy club over there. They want us to do it like this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Or this past weekend.
Oh, this past weekend.
Yeah, so we couldn't, there was no way to do it. We didn't have time to schedule all that stuff in. And certainly no time to promote it. They want us to do like 7 shows.
Oh, my goodness.
I know. That's the thing about these comedy clubs that's been so interesting is, normally we go out and we do one night in one city. Now we go for 3 nights in the same city and do like 6 shows.
And I love it.
Yeah,
because I don't have to wake up the next day.
Oh, well, that is nice. The aspect you can sleep in and then you can just kind of hang out at the hotel. That's kind of cool. You don't have to travel from one city to the next every single day. That part of it I enjoy. The evenings are exhausting, though. Having to do that many shows is kind of rough. But, we're back on the road. We're doing it, man, and we're having a good time doing it. And so... yeah, come out and see us. Hang out with us, man. We have fun at the comedy clubs. We have a lot of fun.
This next run, are we driving up or?
We're going to be on the bus.
That's what I thought.
I think we're going to be on the bus. Taking the bus, that's another thing. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You have certain guys that can only, the driver can only drive so far, so many miles, and so many hours. And you're kind of, then you have to take a day, you have to take time off for them to sleep and all that stuff.
I think it was a week before last, our bus driver had it made.
Yeah, because we got stuck in that. We stayed in the same spot for 3 days, and he was, old Saul, he was chilling out.
Yeah, he went and visited family and friends. And
did he?
Yeah, he was.
No kidding.
I say family and friends.
He was just out hanging?
He was out hanging with some people.
Yeah. No, we have fun on the road. I'm glad to be back out on the road. Go over to watchchad.com. All the fun stuff's there. Want to also encourage everybody to get Blaze TV, blazetv.com/Chad. Go get it. Sign up for an annual subscription. Use code Chad. You'll get 20% off, $20 off an annual subscription. So it costs you about $79 for the annual, and you're going to enjoy it, guaranteed. Hey, COVID-19's affected a lot of people these days, and it's got a lot to do particularly with your house. Yes, your house. FBI has reported that since the coronavirus struck, cybercrime, the online stuff is up 75%. And here's the bad part about it. The legal title to all of our homes are kept online now. And the crime that we're really concerned with is called home title theft, and it's everywhere. Cyber criminals, they find your title, the one to your home, they find it online, they forge your signature on a quitclaim deed, they refile as the new owner of your home, and you're off the title. They destroy you by taking out loans against your home. They steal the cash and stick you with the payments. You may not know it until you start getting late payments or foreclosure notice. Home Title Lock is going to protect your home and your home's title. That is your most valuable asset. It's your safe haven. It's going to put a virtual barrier around your home's title. The instant they detect tampering, they're going to shut it down. So I want you to go today to HomeTitleLock.com, register your address, see if you're already a victim, then use code CHAD for 30 free days of protection. That's code CHAD at HomeTitleLock.com. Be right back. Steve, do you kind of feel like after being, last week we went to the boat parade down in Port Aransas, which if you head down that way, make sure you call Doug Stanford, Captain Doug, piratesofthebay.com. Go fishing. I'm ready to go again, dude.
Me too.
Dude, I can't get enough of it.
I fished an extra day after you left.
I can't get enough. He sent us those pictures the other day of those big old reds that he caught the day after we left.
Yeah.
After you left. And I'm like, what?
He must have had a secret place he was taking the...
He said, well, it wasn't so windy.
Yeah.
Doug, I'm watching you, Doug. But it's almost time to go crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Get back out and do some bass
even
fishing.
Tony, she's ready to go crappie fishing.
I ain't taking your wife anywhere.
I've already looked up charters and stuff.
Oh.
We can go right...
Yeah.
We just head over east a little bit of here.
Just a little east of here.
Yeah.
Anyway, but after seeing all those people out there and just the people on the road, the traffic day in and day out coming back and forth to the studio, I think just people are just over this coronavirus thing. Like it's like, for the most part, the fear of it is gone. There's some people who, like I heard a report yesterday where people's like they're getting like gum disease and tooth disease from wearing their masks so dang much, and they're breathing their own funky filth
mouth
and shit. And I mean, it's like, come on, dude.
You got to brush your teeth.
There was a passenger, though, and I'm going to show you guys this video. There was a passenger that was kicked off of a flight after telling the flight attendant to wear a mask. Y'all take a look at this one.
Either come off or I get the law enforcement. How am I supposed to do this?
This is ridiculous.
But this is not right. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, but and I'm just asking you, the person that's kicking me off the plane, to have a word with him.
I'm sorry, no, sir.
Hey, Captain, can I have a word with you, please?
Sir, no, you have to go.
Captain, can I have a word before I get kicked off?
Mr. Peterman,
I just
please.
asked somebody to put on their face
Mr.
mask.
Peterman.
That's all I did.
Mr. Peterman.
Captain, please.
You are not allowed to know.
Captain.
No, go.
Yeah, there you go. Got to go, buddy. I'm telling you, man, it's Gestapo on those planes. That was
She put her hands on his back, didn't she?
That's
She could have caught an elbow.
Allegiant Air. That was right there where we were a couple of weeks ago, Punta Gorda, Florida. Yeah. It shows an airline employee who was wearing a mask telling the man, she kept calling him Mr. Peterman. That's obviously his name. Either you come off or I get law enforcement. But he told the other passengers, "Why don't you all get off with me?"
I'd be like, "No, I'm catching my flight."
Yeah, he was trying to get the, people don't. That's the whole thing. You got to care about other people, but nobody else was getting off that flight. Nobody's going to be inconvenienced. That's the problem.
What? I don't know the whole situation. That's a small segment of it, but it's not Mr. Peterman's job to enforce mask.
It's not Mr. Peterman's job.
Steve's no longer wearing mask anywhere. I'll carry it with me.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case somebody gets, but I'm not wearing it.
Yeah, the airline told their statement is that the flight attendant giving the safety briefing lowered their mask for the speaking into the PA so the briefing could be understood. That's what Peterman lost his shit over. Peterman. There's always a Peterman.
He was showing his ass. He was trying to be a smart ass.
There's always a
and
Peterman.
it backfired.
Well, you're walking home from Punta Gorda, Peterman. There you go, buddy. Yeah, I mean, stop being a Karen. That's the deal. Yeah. I'm sorry for all you Karens out there.
I'm not.
But I can say that because I'm a Chad, and everybody says stop being a Chad. So we had a flight attendant a couple of weeks ago. Of course, you were sitting in the back. I was sitting in the front with your wife.
I wasn't sitting that far in the back. I was 2 rows behind you.
But she was fumbling with her mask because she couldn't be understood. So she was fighting with the thing, trying to, get the thing down and all that stuff. And I mean, I don't care.
I don't either.
I don't care. I'm not gonna punish a person who works somewhere for doing their job and telling people, to wear their mask. It's not their fault. They're just doing their job.
Yeah.
We were at Fry Heights Country Store. We did 3 shows there in New Braunfels, Texas, and man, they were pretty strong about the masks. If you walked into their bar area, they were like, put on a mask. And there were, different folks who were like, oh, come on, I'm just getting a beer or whatever. Well, if the TABC walks in and sees people in there without a mask on, they're the ones who get punished, right?
Yeah, and if somebody tells me to put on a mask, I'm going to put on a mask, but they're going to have to tell me.
Yeah.
And they did. They told me several times there.
They did tell you.
They were doing their jobs, and I want them to stay open. So
yeah. I mean,
I don't want them to put their hands on me to kick me out over a mask.
Yeah. Did you see where the old boy from the Netherlands? This was last week. I'm sorry, from Norway. That he nominated President Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize because of him brokering the peace deal between Israel and the Arab Emirates, United Arab Emirates. Well deserved. I think it should have been done long ago. I mean, I felt like he should have been nominated back when the stuff was going on with North Korea, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who knows what the hell's going on with North Korea these days? But he felt like he'd done more to create peace than anybody else. So, hey, who knows, man? Donald Trump, baby.
That Nobel Peace Prize winner. Let's do it.
Donnie T. You know what? Let's put that on the bucket list of things we're going to do.
Yeah, we can do that. When you're governor, can't you?
I don't know.
Put in
I could
for that
broker
kind of
peace
stuff?
somewhere. Yeah. I could go to the Hatfields and McCoys. I go to Kentucky, broker some peace.
Yeah, I think their feud's solved.
We could find a feud somewhere in Texas. Peterman and Allegiant Airlines.
Yeah,
let's broker peace with the Petermans.
Yeah,
and Allegiant Airlines. I like this idea.
You could do it.
I think I could. I think I could talk some sense into Peterman.
But Peterman didn't do nothing wrong.
Peterman sort of did do something wrong.
No, I think
mind your own business, Peterman.
He's just trying to be a smartass.
He's being a smartass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's just trying to make an announcement, man. And she's just messing with her mask. Leave her alone, Peterman. Golly. Athletes are finished playing America's rigged game. You don't care about sports?
No.
I've enjoyed watching baseball with no fans. National Basketball Association, NBA, prepared to restart its season amid the twin crisis of the pandemic and the nationwide protests against racial injustice. The general manager of one team told sports writer Sam Amick, and I know why we're playing, it's for the money. Players knew this too, but trudged forward. Some, like Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets, questioned their role in distracting the country from protests, but the players ultimately decided to play in no small part because the league agreed to let them use the game as a platform. Playoffs, they're going on, and
to me that's a joke. Why even? They realize that they're losing their platform. Fans.
NBA big time is.
They're like nobody cares, and I say nobody. There's that percentage of people that do and they care and they watch and stuff. But there's so many that I know of that just I don't even care anymore.
Yeah. If I'm in a restaurant and the game is on, I will casually watch it. I don't have television at my house. I mean, I don't have a cable or satellite deal at my house. Either. So I can't watch sports live. I don't care. So you don't have to comment and tell me how to do it.
You get on YouTube.
Yeah, well, the way you do it is you get on the Hulu, Pluto, and I don't care. But again, and the only place I've seen baseball is if I'm sitting in a restaurant, which you know how it is. We travel a lot. We tend to sit at places that have TVs over the bar.
I'm always watching the Chive. There can be sports on
my gosh,
all the
that
TV.
Chive channel is the most addictive thing in the world, dude. Yep. You can't look away from it.
I watched it for a half an hour the other day. Didn't even take a bite of food. I was like,
where do you find all that footage?
I mean, think people send it in, don't they? Or they pull it off the internet.
It's the most insane stuff, though. I'm like, anyway, we're doing YouTube all wrong, dude.
Yeah, I think
Chive. But anyway, I'm not watching the NBA. I don't care about football. Honestly, this is the first year of my life I don't even care about college football.
Didn't football season start this weekend?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was officially yesterday or whatever, Sunday.
I don't even know what date it is.
Yeah.
It's September?
Yep. It's
Then,
September.
yeah, I guess theoretically it did.
First day of fall is September 22nd, right?
Yeah. I do feel bad for the guys in college if there's those leagues that aren't playing because that's their career. I mean, that's their life. They're getting shut
Not
down. Not COVID. But, I mean, this is the first year ever in my life that I don't really care that much about college football. I could take or leave the NFL. Chance, Justin, you boys turn that microphone on. Do y'all give a shit about football?
NFL.
NFL? Really? NFL?
I just, I started a fantasy football league, but
Like, not until maybe the last couple seasons that, I started taking a little bit of an interest back in the NFL because we kind of went through the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, and that was that. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. And again, you're somewhere where it's on in a bar, right? But you don't care that much about college football?
nope.
You're just
nope.
over there breaking stuff, Justin.
Don't care one bit.
Yeah.
Are they playing?
Some are. Some will be.
So that's what you have a college playoff if some are playing, some aren't.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, some
That's like the NBA. NBA is doing playoffs right now.
Like I think the SEC is playing, and maybe the Big 12 is playing, but the Big 10's not playing, and then the ACC is playing, but then I don't know. All these different conferences, some are and some aren't.
So a couple of weeks ago in the NBA during the playoffs, one of the teams decided not to play because of whatever their social justice,
Yeah, and
whatever
that
they
happened
were
with
doing.
baseball too. Yeah,
Yeah, so
that which is dumb as a bag of hammers.
to me, you forfeited the game,
right.
so you get a loss.
They both agreed to not play. Yeah, they should have counted as a loss for both of
Yeah.
them.
Just
They should have both just gone down a game.
I'm sure their money from their jerseys, the money from not just the televising and stuff. That's all had to go. They're going to start getting pay cuts. Just change
Well, I
their
mean,
mind.
when you start boycotting your own job,
yeah,
if I started
boycotting basketball.
if
just
I
like,
start boycotting Blaze TV, I'm probably not going to have a show on Blaze TV much longer.
yeah,
Right? I got a feeling the executives here are going to say, we gave you a platform in this gorgeous studio that you operate in 4 nights a week. We're not going to do that anymore.
do you think the NFL and NBA are starting to realize that they gave them too much?
No, I don't think they are, because Patrick Mahomes, with a quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, just got a $500 million contract. I don't know how they plan to pay that with these shenanigans going on.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
a lot of jerseys.
TV revenue, I give you TV revenue, but you're not selling, putting masses in the seats, that's for sure. That's a big chunk of revenue. But I'll tell you. We'll see what happens in all this stuff.
Well, some of these players are they threaten the owners. Well, they're not called owners anymore, are they? They can't be owned.
I think there's been some controversy about that.
Yep. So if they're threatening, I'd be like, you know what? Then don't play.
Yeah.
Your contract's null and void. Boom, you're out.
Well, they're going to come out and say that college football is not essential. New York Times came out with that article. I mean, these are gladiators out there crushing each other's skulls.
Yeah.
But they're worried about getting a virus, getting the flu, getting the baby Chinese flu. You know what I'm saying? China virus. China virus. You don't even play football in China. If they did, it would probably not be good because America is the greatest football.
Your Trump impersonation's getting better.
Little.
Been working on it. Do you do that in front of the mirror?
Don't. I only do it on this show. And I am horrible. I'm horrible. I try to do it with the teeth, the bottom teeth.
Stick it out there.
China virus. Anyway. Hey, throw some bedding. You know what I just got, Steve?
What?
I just got some purple mattress sheets.
Really?
Yeah, ordered them. Love them. Paid full price. Actually used our promo code, but I love them. They're stretchy and soft. Sort of like the purple mattress.
I need a new mattress before I can get the new sheets.
Purple's got it, man. Listen, throw some bedding on a bunch of different mattresses, and they're all going to look alike, but they're not going to feel the same. Peel away the layers. Look what's inside, and you're going to see they aren't all created equal. That's what makes every purple pillow and every purple mattress unlike anything you've ever slept on. The purple grid. I sleep on it every single night. I'm at home. It sets the purple mattress apart from every other mattress. It's a patented comfort technology that instantly adapts to your body's natural shape and sleep style with over 18. Yes, I said it. 1,800 open air channels designed to neutralize body heat. Purple provides a cooling effect other mattresses can't replicate. This cutting-edge technology doesn't stop at the mattress. Every purple pillow is engineered with the grid for total head and neck support and absolute airflow, so you're always on the cool side of the pillow. Purple's proprietary technology has been innovating comfort for over 15 years, so you can try every Purple product risk-free with free shipping and returns, and Purple has financing available as low as 0% APR for qualified customers. Call here. I want you. I always mess it up. You understand, and I always want to throw this in there. I bought my Purple mattress.
Yes, you did.
Before they ever became a sponsor of this show. All right, I bought them, and I love them. Listen, experience the Purple grid, and you'll sleep like never before. Go to purple.com/watchchad10. Use promo code watchchad10 for a limited time. You'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/watchchad10, 10, that is. Promo code watchchad10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. Terms apply. Be right back. So, Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, still mulling possible course of action for his team as far as kneeling during the national anthem. We'll see what happens with that. He said he's listening to his players and their concerns on how to use their platform to effectively bring awareness to these issues and sought to show, quote, grace in the team's actions.
How about they use their social media for their course of action? And when you're out on the field, you're at work, play ball. And if they're not going to play ball and they're not going to do what the owner wants, then they're fired.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Problem solved next, Jerry.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas, he's agreed to have fans in attendance at AT&T Stadium this season for the Cowboys home games. Jerry Jones, of course, wants that. Yeah, I bet he does want that.
That's millions of dollars a day.
Yeah, that's a big
multi-million dollars a day.
They're talking about doing reduced capacity, 50% capacity. The state of Texas has had sporting events with no more than 50% capacity at the venues. So we'll see what percentage of the stadium AT&T gets to fill up. And, anyway. We'll see what goes.
Why don't they leave that up to the people that buy the tickets and want to go?
Want to go? Maybe I want to sit next to somebody who's sick. Who knows?
It's that's.
Maybe I want to go infect somebody.
Doesn't that fall under like medical choice or
maybe I want
medical freedom? You do what you want.
Maybe I want to go infect somebody. Maybe I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows, man? I don't know. The whole thing. I'm sick of all of it, dude.
Watch sports ball at your own risk.
Sick. I mean, meanwhile, you got 28 soldiers that are dead at Fort Hood in Texas, clean. They're investigating that deal.
Is that a serial killer?
No, but I mean, they keep finding bodies down there, right? If I understand right.
Yeah.
Alarming number of deaths, felonies have been reported by, Fort Hood, which is huge, by the way. Don't get me wrong. Fort Hood is big.
It is big. And I had a nephew that was stationed there. We went to visit and went on base, and it felt a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Just the whole area.
You got 28 soldiers have died at the base this year. 4 who were reported missing were found dead around the base. One was Specialist Vanessa Guillen, whose killing sparked national outrage. They were discovered dead. Different ones were discovered dead, allegedly being sexually abused or harassed. So it's a bad deal. We'll see how that whole thing comes out. How are you? How's it feel to be 50 so far?
Feels great so far.
Yeah? You hadn't had a heart attack or anything like that? Everything's been good?
I'm fine specimen of
You
human
are
being.
something. Married teacher searched for secluded areas before sex with a 15-year-old. That's what was said in court.
She had to search for secluded area.
Yeah,
Go to
apparently-
where nobody is.
Yeah, had been made a series of online searches for good secluded areas. Quote, 35 years old. What 35-year-old mom of 3 wants to have sex with a 15-year-old? You want to talk about a specimen?
Apparently, it's a big deal.
Apparently it is. I don't get it, man. That's
Had a couple of them in my hometown.
a lot of Google searches, though, including alibi and lie about where you've been. If you got to Google
An alibi.
lie about where you've been, you probably shouldn't be having a relationship with anybody, much less a 15-year-old. Allegedly, she sent the boy a message after her principal confronted her about the Snapchat pics, telling him, "Promise me you'll delete everything. Don't want to get in any trouble." Oh, honey, you're going to get in trouble. That's what happens.
Yep.
Even among consenting adults. Trust me, I know. It is something I'm incredibly embarrassed about. Yep, I reckon so. When you start messing around with kids, that is not good. That is not good.
I see you didn't wear your red shoes.
No red shoes today. Apparently, that's a bad thing. Anyway, 50 years old, Steve. Golly, I can't believe you're half 100.
Half 100.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy. These people. I don't know, man. The world's going crazy, dude. I'm sick of talking about coronavirus. I'm sick of talking about rioters. I'm sick of talking about Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Let's get this election out of the way. You know, the problem with the election is going to be this. Unless there is a complete and total landslide, tell you what's going to go down with this election. It's going to be bad.
Right.
It's going to be bad no matter how you cut it. If it's close, because of the mail-in ballots, even if there's a landslide, they're still going to, let's say Donald Trump just beats the ever-living snot out of Joe Biden on election night. They're going to say, yes, but all the votes haven't been counted. And then suddenly a few thousand ballots are going to be found here and there and here and there and here and there because they're going to be mail-in, right? They're going to finally start arriving and trickling in. Well, we still got to count all of these mail-ins. And so then all of a sudden it's going to become a more and more narrow margin, right?
Yeah.
So unless it's like a Ronald Reagan, Walter Mondale in the 80s blowout, we're going to have a problem. If it's close, everybody's going to contest it.
I don't think it's going to be anywhere close.
You don't think so?
Nope.
So you don't believe the polls?
No, I did. We didn't. Did you believe them in 2016?
Yeah, that's the problem. I believed them. I didn't think Donald Trump had a chance in hell.
Yeah.
Not a single bit. I didn't think he had a chance.
After what I saw down there at Port Aransas and what I've seen at every
we
lake,
do see that people are fired up.
And not just the boat parade, but at the same time, the land parade was going on. Look at New Braunfels, Texas. Every Thursday, that big group is growing.
True.
They're up to about 1,000 people a week, and all they do is ride around honking their horns with their Trump flags. Because finally, and I say finally, conservatives are getting a little louder. I mean, the libs have been screaming for years.
Yeah. It's a response to how the left responded to Barack Obama and kind of making him a celebrity. They've done this with Donald Trump and made him a presidential celebrity. But no, I was impressed with the people who came. They didn't have a boat, but they came out on the shore to see the boat parade and were honking and waving and all that stuff. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, and that which flies in the face of the poll that last week, they had Joe Biden leading by like 4% in Texas.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't believe that at all. I haven't seen a Joe Biden parade.
No.
I haven't seen a Joe Biden boat parade.
Did you? There was a Joe Biden flag. I saw one of those down there at the Trump parade, but it was on a sunken boat.
On a sunken boat,
It was washed up on the shore. It's funny.
And the funny thing is, have you seen any of the mug shots of these rioters in Portland?
Yeah, I have.
These people are messed up, dude.
Yeah, they're
physically messed up.
They're not even voters.
No.
They ain't never been to a voting poll and walked in a booth and cast a vote.
But you look at the mugshots of some of these rioters, and I'm telling you, my theory goes back to when they bust in all those homeless people to that cult outside of Portland. And then when the cult folded, all those homeless people, they just went right back into the city.
Yeah.
started procreating and having kids. That's why these people, their heads look like they've got two heads. Like their heads are in the shape of a heart, Justin. It's weird. Like it's caved in the middle, some of them. I mean, these people are messed up, dude. You're talking about some inbreeding going on.
Yeah.
These folks they're not there.
No, they're
not 100%, man. It's like the humanoids came and invaded Earth. You know what I mean? It's like District 9 shit going on, bro.
That being said, if all these rioters would show up at the voting poll, then they could make a difference. But they're not going to.
Probably not. And this whole landslide thing, you conservatives, if y'all believe in that, you better show up and vote too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we do. Yeah. We have to show up and vote.
You know what's the new normal? Computer systems in cars. Computer systems are the new normal in cars. Electronically controlled transmissions, touchscreen displays, dozens of sensors, but you can't fix any of these new features yourself. So when something breaks, it's going to cost you a fortune to get it fixed. Now is not the time for expensive repairs. CarShield has affordable protection plans that can save you thousands for a covered repair, including computers, GPS, electronics, and more. The people at CarShield understand payment flexibility is an absolute must. Monthly plans can be customized to your needs with rates as low as $99 a month. No long-term contracts or commitments. CarShield's going to give you options others won't. You get to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and CarShield takes care of the rest. They also offer complimentary 24/7 roadside assistance and a rental car while yours is being fixed. CarShield has helped over 1 million customers, so drive with confidence knowing you got coverage from America's #1 auto protection company. Now, for as low as $99 a month, you can protect yourself from surprises and save thousands for a covered repair. Call 800-CAR-6000 and mention code WATCHCHAD, or visit carshield.com and use code WATCHCHAD to save 10%. That's carshield.com, code WATCHCHAD. A deductible may apply. Be right back. Man, oh man, oh man. I love it when people get on social media and tell me what I need to do and focus on things. They're not even from Texas. They don't tell me what I need to do for being the governor of Texas, but they're not even from here.
I'm sure you get messages every day to tell you what you need to do.
Oh, I get lots. They're fun. But people, they're like, why are you still talking about masks and stuff? Well, because we keep getting mandates. We keep being told that you can't go into an establishment unless you got a mask on. You get kicked off airplanes like the Peterman.
When are establishments going to pull down their sign and come on in?
And say, screw it, dude. That's what I want to see happen is folks take it back.
Yeah, and it would have to be a mass. It would have to be everybody going.
I think in Texas, and maybe nationwide, I'm not sure, but I think on the 15th we're doing like a peaceful protest of just no masks, basically saying,
can we burn our mask?
We're going to burn masks, bras, panties.
Yeah.
We might even
maybe we do it on social media, make it a burn your mask day or whatever.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do it like a challenge or something.
Let's do it.
And
I don't know how peaceful that is with burning things, but
don't burn your house down.
I don't know. Some people kind of
or a California forest.
Yeah, exactly. See, gender reveal, and next thing you know, 2 million acres are gone.
Yeah, but those are getting out of hand. Gender reveals. That's what ultrasounds are for.
Well, yeah, I don't understand why everybody's got to have a party for everything.
Yeah,
right. You got to have a party. You got to have the baby shower. You got the gender reveal. I mean, you got to have your bachelor party, bachelorette party. You got to have the actual wedding.
I'm cool with bachelor parties.
Yeah. Anyway. But I brought up the mask thing and the mandate. Old Joe Biden last week, he was kind of walking back the issue on the national mask mandate over a constitutional issue. Take a look at this video.
The federal government, there's a constitutional issue whether the federal government could issue such a mandate. I don't think constitutionally they could, so I wouldn't issue a mandate. But I'd plead I carry my mask with me everywhere I go. I'd set an example. I'd make sure that, and I understand what's happening. You see what's happening in your state. The numbers are going down because local authorities have taken the responsibility of issuing mandates in their cities and the counties. And fewer people are showing up without masks. The public is taking note of what, in fact, increases the prospect of the virus coming down. And so we need basic social responsibility. And those who talk about my freedom to wear a mask, well, what about your patriotism to protect your neighbor from getting sick because you may be communicating the virus?
You know, whenever they ask him if he would use federal power once elected to tell Americans, require Americans to wear masks, he said, yes, I would. From an executive standpoint, yes, I would. Now he's saying, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's
He doesn't know
saying.
what he's talking about. Kamala Harris even said last month that a nationwide mask requirement would be the administration's first order of business if successful in getting rid of Trump. They don't know what they're talking about.
No,
I listen to Joe Biden talk, and I just want to stick ice picks in my ears. I like it because I when I hear as I stumble all over my own words.
Yeah.
But if you were to write out what he says grammatically, it's impossible. It would be impossible to read.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Which is hard to. I mean, look here. I mean, you know, look, man, look here, what's going on? Oh my gosh. That's what you got. But you want to talk about some more hypocrites? Governor and author Andrew Cuomo. He said Donald Trump caused the COVID outbreak in New York. He said that's a fact. Play this video.
Donald Trump caused the COVID outbreak in New York. Donald Trump caused the COVID outbreak in New York. That is a fact. It's a fact that he admitted, and the CDC admitted, and Fauci admitted. The China virus, the China virus, the China virus. It was not the China virus. It was the European virus that came to New York. They missed it. They missed it. The China virus went to Europe. It got on a plane. It went to Europe. They never even thought of the possibility. And then 3 million Europeans got on the plane and came to New York. And they brought the virus. January, they brought the virus. February, they brought the virus. March, they brought the virus. And in mid-March, the federal government does a travel ban from Europe. Mid-March, too little, too late, Mr. President. He caused the COVID outbreak in New York. Donald Trump and his incompetent CDC and his incompetent NIH and his incompetent Department of Homeland Security.
You're the governor of New York. Why didn't you shut down LaGuardia? Why didn't you shut down Kennedy Airport? Why didn't you shut them down? I mean,
or nursing homes. Didn't he kill like 6,000 people, sending them to the nursing homes?
Yeah, I mean, why didn't
That's
you
all
shut
on
those
you,
airports?
Cuomo.
You should have shut those airports down. Stopped all travel coming in from Europe if you knew so much.
Yeah,
If you knew so much.
it's easy to
The Italian
armchair
thing,
quarterback.
the Italy thing came.
kinda-
Good while, after a while to deal, and then you're going to sit back and you're going to look at it, and I mean, Donnie T caught all kind of crap for banning the China travel.
Yeah.
But Andrew Cuomo can see into the future. He knows.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody knows. We knew that it was from China. We knew that it was from a Chinese lab. We didn't know all the different stuff that was going on, whether people were eating stuff out of meat markets over there or bat soup or what the hell they were doing. We didn't know.
Guess what? They're still eating all that today.
They'll be eating it 4,000 years from now.
They haven't changed any practices.
No, they've been eating it for thousands of years,
Yeah.
man. They got bats in a can.
Not gonna change. You get morons.
Donald Trump. It's all Donald Trump's fault. College football, Donald Trump's fault. Kathleen, whatever, Blasey Ford. Donald Trump is the one who sexually assaulted her. It wasn't Brett Kavanaugh. Donald Trump, when he was in school, he was a ladies' man. The Petermans got kicked off a plane. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
The Petermans.
Ridiculous.
Frickin' Petermans.
Ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, my gosh, coronavirus. Los Angeles is banning Halloween trick-or-treating due to COVID-19.
Donald Trump's fault.
That is 100% Donald Trump's fault. You can't tell me it's not.
Did Did you see those?
Halloween's off, kids.
Did you see that kid dressed up like Donald Trump on the boat parade?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a pretty good costume.
There were a few good
there.
costumes out there. I just see Michael Myers walking down the street, kind of like Charlie Brown being all sad because Halloween's been called off. And now he can't stab anybody.
Yeah.
Can't find any co-eds. Halloween is here. I got a splinter in my finger.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Why don't you wait till after the show to take it out?
Because I'm bored. Halloween's off, people. That's the big news. Corona. You know what? Life's off. Screw it. Life is done. It's ridiculous.
F Donald Trump.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
We should take that away from the left.
F Trump.
We should take it away from the left. Take that word, and F Trump now means F Trump, and make it like a positive
good thing.
Like a good thing. F Trump.
F Trump.
F Trump.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I'm telling you.
Let's take it away from
Look
him.
at you being a thinker.
Yeah, I'm a thinker.
That's what happens with old age.
Can you imagine at the rallies? F Trump. F Trump. Make it a good thing.
Yeah. You could still go to shop.blazemedia.com and /Chad and get your F the left shirts,
Yeah.
which are still my favorite shirts. F the left. Somebody sent me a message the other day and they said, Chad, you're running for governor. Some of your T-shirts are a little crass or a little crude.
Just say, Party Foul Steve don't know what crass means.
Say, sorry about Steve.
That's right.
I like that 1776 shirt, but it says bitches on it. Why does it have to say bitches? Well,
1776, bitches.
I mean, why not? I mean, what could it say? 1776, you sweet little snowflakes?
Yeah. Bless their heart.
You crayon-eating snowflakes?
1776, bless your heart.
Bless your heart, 1776.
Yeah.
It was a sweet revolution.
Yeah.
Where people with squirrels on their head came out from behind trees with their hunting muskets.
Teenagers.
And they shot people.
Teenagers.
17-year-olds, that's right.
Yeah.
17-year-olds with muskets. They shot you from behind a tree. They murdered the soldiers. These British soldiers, they murdered them. Shot them dead. That's right.
It worked.
And it worked. And you know what they said when they came out from behind those trees? 1776, bitches! We'll be right back. Y'all Shut Up is still the number one comedy album in America. Go get it. You can get it wherever albums are available. I don't even know what to call them these days. Albums, downloads, streams, whatever. Spin that sucker on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all of it. Go get it. We're going to be in Kansas City, Missouri. We're going to be there October 2nd and the 3rd. We're going to be in Omaha, Nebraska, October 4th through the 5th. I think that's right. October 9 through 10, we're going to be in West Ogden, Utah, which is going to be north of Salt Lake City there. And then West Palm Beach, Florida. That's right. We coming down to Trump land, West Palm Beach. Be hanging down there at Mar-a-Lago, right? Now we're going to be down there October 15th through the 18th. November 6th and 7th, Des Moines, Iowa. And then we're going to be in Appleton, Wisconsin, November 12th and 15th. Naples, Florida, December 10th and 13th. We got some other shows that are going to fill up in between there. It'll be a lot of fun. So make sure that you guys come out and hang with us. WatchChad.com. Steve will be there. Kyle will be there. Our boy Kyle Lovett, he's been out there traveling a little bit with us, hanging with us.
I don't think I've ever been to Appleton, Wisconsin.
Appleton, Wisconsin. You've been close.
Close. But
You've been close to Appleton, Wisconsin. But we got some good shows coming out, and we're having fun in the comedy clubs, making a great time of it. I got to give a big old shout-out to the Fact Pack. You guys are amazing at supporting us. Thank you for taking care of us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're watching us on YouTube. Subscribe to Blaze TV at blazetv.com/Chad. And then also go give us a rating and a review. That is a 5-star rating and a good review. Please go do that. It helps move us up and it makes people more aware. It helps people find us whenever you do that on Apple Podcasts. So go out there and do that. For Chance, the ginger soulless rapper, and just in case Candace is gone, I hate doing that because it equates him to Candace, and he's so much better than her. I love y'all. God bless you. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.